The teams are in, guys. The Bulls versus the Sharks, two South African teams fighting for their place in the URC finals. And my word, what a big game this is going to be. Big rivalry, two heavy forward packs, and the Sharks are without a very key player. So before I continue, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's break it down. So first up, before we start anything, Ebenezer is out injured. Yes, you did hear me right. Ebenezer picked up an injury. They haven't specified what it is, but he is definitely out for this game. It is a shame. The Sharks are going to be losing a major enforcer, one of those players that are just so key when it comes to lineouts, when it comes to making those big hits. And he's just a very consistent performer. So they are going to be without him. But let's break down the squads, and I cannot wait for this. I really cannot wait for this. So, first up, Wilco Low, Mr. Thighs himself, the guy who, when he walks, the bloody earth shakes. He is starting. Lovely to see. They have a pretty strong squad, I'm not going to lie. The forward pack look heavy. They very mobile. Jan Hendrik Wessels, Grobela and Low in the front three. And this is going to be a very difficult squad to beat in terms of scrums, in terms of those lineouts. This is really going to be a forward heavy match. Big hits, and I think whoever manages to control the scrums and the lineouts is eventually going to end up winning this game. Both teams are so strong in this aspect, and it's I don't know. This is just going to be an all-out slugfest. I'm telling you this now. But they are bringing in some serious players. Obviously, you look at the back row: Ambrose Papier, Cameron Hanekom, Ruan Nogia. Serious talent here. Quick at the breakdown. Ambrose Papier, he really can get it going. Unfortunately, in the last game with the Bulls, he didn't exactly have the best start. And I was a little bit disappointed with him. But the Bulls eventually ended up pulling things back. Well done to them. But the Sharks are going to be a completely different ball game. The Sharks are resilient. And hopefully this doesn't go to penalty shootout. But big squads, and then you have players like your David Creel, you have Willie Leroux, Kanan Moody, who can just make things happen. So the Sharks are definitely going to have to be on their toes, or fins, whatever you want to call it, because you give the Bulls any single second, they are going to make use of it. But what a strong side. In terms of the Sharks, I mean, we're talking Springboks here. Front row, we have Oxenche, Mbanambi, Vincent Koch. What more can you say? Just strength. Such elite level scrummages. And then in terms of the lock pairing, we have Corné Raal and then Emil van Heerden. This is where things are going to get really interesting, because without Ebenezer, this is going to be a very difficult time to be able to be keeping up with the likes of JF van Heerden and Cobus Weiss, because honestly, those two are essential to the Bulls. They are gonna be monsters to handle. So I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this lock pairing when comparing it to the Bulls right here. Then you have the back row: Tsituka, Siya and then James Fenter. They are going to have to compete with a player like Cameron Hanekom, which is not going to be easy. If they're able to keep Hanekom quiet, I think they'll definitely have a good chance at the breakdown. If they're able to get under the skin of Papier, like how did I forget their last name? But in the last game, they really managed to get under Papier's skin, and they made life absolute hell. Yeah, I think it was Edinburgh. And then we have Mapimpi, Esterhuizen, Lucania Ethan Hooker, and then Afelele Fassi. Hooker needs to have a good game here, guys. He really needs to have a good game. And I think he is capable of pulling it out. he's definitely under Rassie's radar, and I think this will just go to his benefit to potentially get chosen. Hooker needs to be putting in that A+ performance, and he really needs to start breaking those lines because it's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. Mapimpi, at times, I feel he's undercooked. He is what, 35, 36, playing in a position that you expecting players in their young 20s. The guy is a freak athlete. He's got a lot of experience on his side. He's got a lot of strength on his side. Or will he be able to keep up with the Bulls? I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see because both of these are such bloody heavy hitters. They are so heavy hitters, right? And honestly, I think this game is going to come down to the scrums, the lineouts, and who is able to keep that pressure on and cause mistakes, make those penalties, forced errors. So I'm not expecting you know a sleep fest. I'm expecting both of these teams to come in guns blazing, ready to go, and just full on attack, attack, attack. Because if the Sharks try to sit back and let the Bulls run through, because you have Johan Goosen, who is this guy. He is really, really scary. I think the only reason why he's not effectively at a Springbok is because he's constantly injured. The guy cannot get out from under his injuries. So he is back. He's ready to go. Let's see what kind of performance he puts in. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's gonna be fun to watch. I'm expecting a slugfest. In terms of my predictions, I've or I've had the Bulls as favorites to win this on paper. But obviously we've seen what happens on paper with the Stormers. Um, the Sharks without Etzebet is definitely a big, big loss. Not only in terms of captaincy, in terms of mentality, in terms of leadership, but he's just one of those players in the team that normally tends to make things happen. I am going to go even I'm going to go against my team, and I am going to go the Bulls to win by 5 points. I don't know. I might be shooting myself in the foot here because, again, my heart says the Sharks by 9. My head says Bulls by 5. I don't know which one I should follow. So I'm going to go Bulls. I want to hear what your thoughts are. And drop your comments in the comment section below. Maybe I'm wrong. Honestly, I would love to be wrong. I really, really would love to be wrong, but I just see the Bulls getting into that final. But hey, for all I know, the Sharks could come through with an absolutely spectacular performance and come through with a win. I don't know, but I'm going with my head on this one. Let me know who you think is going to win. Please like and subscribe. I want to hear what your predictions are. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.